Hi everyone, you have reached Chronicles of the Gray Hair Diva. If this is your first time, welcome. If not, welcome back. For all of you out there, hit that subscribe button and the notification bell so that every time I upload a video, you will be notified. And if you happen to like this video, hit the like button, share my video with your friends and family so they can come to my channel and get to know me also. Today I'm here with an interesting story about Lady Gaga. Some of you may know her from her music. Some of you may know her from her acting roles. Where I fell in love with her is when the movie A Star is Born, and she did just very well in that movie. It's a good movie. If you get a chance, check it out. Our story today is about Lady Gaga and her 3 French bulldogs. Lady Gaga lives in LA. Apparently right now she is in Rome filming her next movie. So while in Rome, her 3 French bulldogs are still at home in LA, and she has a dog walker. And I'm just looking out for a minute just to remind myself, her dog walker's name is Ryan Fisher. Okay, so she had a dog walker, and last Wednesday he was out walking the 3 French bulldogs, and then unfortunately someone tried to rob and someone tried to steal the dogs. Okay, so someone tried to steal the dogs. I mean, he's working for his employer, Lady Gaga. He wants to protect, her dogs. So he tried to protect the dogs. They shot him in the chest. Okay, one of the dogs, the dog name was Asia, got away, and they did get the other 2 dogs. Okay, and the other dog, Asia, came back when the robbers left, and I guess was just kind of like protecting the dog walker. So they did not get Asia, but they got the other 2 French bulldogs. Well, prayers and thank God, the last that I read, the dog walker, Ryan Fisher, they said is going to make a full recovery and is doing okay. But in the midst of this whole thing, Lady Gaga was devastated about, her dogs being taken and about the whole situation. And of course, I'm sure she was devastated about what happened to her dog Walker. Here's where the story goes a little bit off the train tracks for me, where Lady Gaga put out a reward, a $500,000 reward for whoever was going to return the 2 missing dogs. Okay, and she said no questions will be asked. Well, you know what? I love pets. Um, I love pets, but I feel like that reward should have been a little bit different. So, your dog walker got shot in the chest. Yes, I understand 2 of your dogs are missing, but shouldn't a reward have been put out to say, let's find whoever did this? Let's find out whoever did this to the dog walker. Shouldn't that be the $500,000 reward? But no, she put out the reward to get her dogs back and said no questions would be asked. Well, as of Friday night, so yesterday, because today is Saturday, a woman returned the dogs. Apparently, she's just an innocent person. She just found these dogs. I guess knew they were the 2 Lady Gaga's missing French bulldogs, and she took them to the LAPD, and right now they have no questions for her. We don't know if she's going to get the $500,000 reward, but they have no questions for her. So my thing is, one, we put out this award for the return of the dogs and not to find out who shot this man in the chest and took the dogs. 2, this woman just happens to see, I guess, roaming on the street, 2 French bulldogs, and she said to herself, these gotta be Lady Gaga dogs. And she takes the dogs. The dog gives her no trouble. They don't give her any trouble. The 2 dogs are actually roaming together. I guess, they are family, so I guess, they decided to stick together in the streets. So the 2 dogs are roaming together. This random woman sees these 2 dogs and says to herself, these gotta be Lady Gaga dogs. And she takes the dog to the LAPD, and she returns these dogs. That doesn't even make any sense to me remotely. It doesn't make sense to me at all. I mean, 100 years ago, there was this detective show called Columbo. We don't even need Columbo to figure this one out. It just doesn't make sense. This is crazy. Literally, these two dogs was on the street together. You saw them. I guess you whistled, and they just came right to you. You stuck them in your car, whatever you did, and then you drove them to the LAPD. That just doesn't make sense. That just doesn't make sense. And right now we don't know if she's going to get the reward. Forget about getting the reward. We got more questions for her. Don't y'all, LAPD? I mean, I don't know the whole story. The whole story wasn't written out, but I would have more questions for her. You was just walking about your day. These two dogs from this robbery the other day, they was just in the streets just walking together. You put them in your car and you return them. And you're just a good Samaritan. I don't get that. And then also, we back up somebody had to know something. Unless this man, and I don't know if he did or didn't, Ryan Fisher, I guess we will have to wait to hear from him. Unless he walked these dogs the same time every single day. Like, how did they know? How did they know he was going to be out there walking these dogs? Because apparently they came up in a car. So there is some footage from the neighbor's house where, they caught this whole thing on somewhere. And I believe the neighbors are the one that called the cops and probably helped save Ryan Fisher's life. So somebody knew that he would be walking these dogs and that they were Lady Gaga's dogs, and they just ran up on him to get these dogs. This whole thing is not sitting well. Something's not right. Especially with this woman just randomly finding the two dogs that were taken, and she returned them. I mean, y'all let me know in the comments what your thoughts are. Thank you for listening. Stay tuned. I have more content coming. In the meantime, stay safe, wear your mask, love and hug your friends, and we'll talk soon. Bye.